The Chamber, since 1912, we have worked to advocate for Tennessee to have the best business climate in the nation. We engage member businesses and we hope that companies will consider joining us and becoming a member. Businesses' voice in public policy matters at our state capitol is vitally important to make sure that we continue to have a strong climate for business and industry. So at the Tennessee Chamber, we're fortunate to partner with local chambers of commerce and industry. We serve as a public policy voice in the state capitol. So joining your local chamber is extremely important because we connect with those local chambers to be the voice of business in the state capitol. I think the chamber has worked to create a tremendous business climate for Tennessee, but what's crucial to that is the engagement of companies, of member companies. As a not-for-profit, 100% of our revenue is derived from the dues of those member companies. So we have a long and proud history of public policy in Tennessee, really contributing to make Tennessee the great state that it is for business. So membership is crucial, and we hope you'll consider it. There are a number of benefits to joining the Chamber, including our public policy updates, but also a number of affinity programs that we offer that can help with pricing for services that businesses use around the year, and also employment engagement. We help keep you up to date with safety trainings and events and seminars that we host all year. So that's a vitally important reason that a number of companies, some of Tennessee's really strongest brands, have chosen to be a member of the Tennessee Chamber.
Well, the Tennessee Chamber is the main resource that businesses have to make sure that they understand what's happening from a government perspective, how we can advocate for not only our businesses but our employees and the communities in which our businesses serve and in which our employees live. And so it really does present a forum for us to make sure that the things that are going on in the state are going to maximize the impact that we're able to have on all of those. Well, the Chamber reaches out to each of the companies and tries to understand what is motivating our decisions, what are the best interests of our businesses and our employees, and then they work with our government officials and they work with the economic development officials to make sure that the policies being pursued in the state are aligned with what businesses are trying to do for their employees and for their communities. Well, Nissan is a major employer in the state, and so our interests in Tennessee state policy are great, but it's also important for us as a member of the community, not just the business community in Tennessee, but a member of the communities, that we understand what is, motivating smaller businesses and what are the concerns of, businesses in different industries. Because as a member of the community of the state of Tennessee, that's important to us. And so we want to make sure that we are having our own opinions, but when we talk to regulators and policymakers and we make decisions as a company, we want to do so with all of those other opinions and views at the same time.
The Tennessee Chamber is so valuable to businesses, and in particular to Tennessee's auto industry and even my company, Volkswagen. They support us on every business initiative that we face, whether it's recruiting new employees, handling taxes, legal issues, cybersecurity, privacy, so on. And every time we introduce a new car or cut a ribbon, the Tennessee Chamber is standing at our side. When Volkswagen was moving to Tennessee about a decade ago, they contacted the Tennessee Chamber right away and started working with them on trying to find a good location that had an available workforce, a knowledgeable workforce, low in taxes, low in regulation, and a positive environment for everyone to thrive in. When businesses are looking to settle in Tennessee, they should make their first call to the Tennessee Chamber of Commerce. The Tennessee Chamber has firsthand knowledge of what's going on in the state with the executive office, with the legislature. They share it with their members, and they stand with their members through all of the legislative challenges.
To me, what the Chamber does is brings a unified voice to communicate the interests of businesses in the state of Tennessee to our lawmakers in the state and sometimes at the federal level. And so for McKee, there's no way we could do on our own what the Chamber does for business. So there's just a huge benefit for us to join our voices with other businesses in the state to find our common interest and then allow the chamber to communicate those to our lawmakers. It's a huge benefit. The Little Debbie brand has been around since the 1960s, and McKee Foods longer than that. So we have a long legacy with the state, doing business in the state of Tennessee, investing in the state of Tennessee, employing people from the state of Tennessee. I think another important point is that lawmakers and regulators don't always know the impact that their laws or regulations are having on businesses. So it's extremely important for businesses to come together and define the impact of current laws or proposed laws, and then communicate that to our leaders. And I would encourage businesses to join and support the Tennessee Chamber of Commerce because really the more of us that can join together in common interest and in a common voice, the more likely it is to be heard, and we'll have laws and a business environment in Tennessee that can guarantee success for future generations of companies, of employees, and of citizens of the state.